So the neck starts like this. This is just regular. And then once I grain fill it and cook it, it turns out like that. So you can see how the color is a little bit not as bright. So after this, it gets to that. Then I have to take fine sponge and I have to scuff it up again, and it'll look like this, but it'll be a little darker still. And the reason we scuff it is that the next thing that's gonna happen is like a clear coat or painting. Like some of these necks are gonna get painted and some of them are just gonna be natural. So it just depends on that. Here we have fine sponge, super fine, and ultra fine, but right now we're gonna use fine sponge. It comes out like big like this, but then you can cut it into squares, which we like to do for this. So you just put them together. Hit the little squares. I like to pair up the ones that are kind of the same size, one or two, and then we're just gonna lightly, I'm not like pressing super hard, but we're just scuffing it again. That's so that it can stick, whatever the next layer is can stick to the wood. Because that's like kind of a protector, this kind of allows it to re-stick the next layer to it. And that's all I do. Like, I'm not gonna do it, I don't even do any more than almost that. And then I flip it and I do the next side. But because it's already kind of gummied up with the stuff, I try to get a new one, fresh one. But that's why I like to cut it too, so that I don't use out the entire sheet on one neck. And I'm just focusing in on the light stuff for now because I want to go with another brand new one, only on the brown. Because I don't want to put the brown into the light. Like, it's very important to keep those separate, because sometimes if the brown goes in there, it can lock it in and then have little bits of black in the neck, and we don't want that. We want to keep it separate. See how I'm only hitting the rosewood? I'm only hitting the rosewood. So I'm just, and then for the end where it's kind of rounded, I like to just round it a little and get right in there. But I don't want to put any of this dust into this. And then that way it looks nice and perfect.